À mon amie Lucie, en souvenir de mon plus beau printemps. My most beautiful spring. And she was always surrounded with flowers too. So this is where she wrote pretty much probably all of her music.
And we are super ready.
Oh, it's too early to film.
It's not.
Okay, ready?
I'm ready.
So cheeky. So, for example, just this, it's really interesting to see how much music she wrote for the voice, and there's also a lot of religious music. So the vocal influence, for example, is really strong in the concerto. You can really hear it a lot. I'm just trying to stay true to the composer, and it will come through me. So just a folk song. And then it just keeps growing, and then the orchestra makes it even bigger. So the orchestra goes. They have the theme, and then I just procession, just advancing closer and closer with interludes, because this is so beautiful. And then the piano just goes over, just saying it's okay. Comforting a bit after all the longing. And then it comes back though, so you can't escape it. And that's her niece, to whom the concerto is dedicated, who died really young. Comme l'oiseau de Henri Mollet. And just, browsing through the pictures and like sitting at her own desk and like playing on her piano, so being in her own sound world has been really inspiring. And also just being here in Bergs Bazaar, in all this kind of cultural center in the middle of the city, you just fill yourself with as much elements of her as you can, and like seeing her scores and her books and everything, and it's just understanding more of the world in which she was evolving in her daily life. And I'm aware, it's not everything she had, but it still gives quite a good idea of who she was as a person. It's just been really inspiring to be in her house and like, just immerse myself in her world and get to know her environment. and also having the chance to talk to you about her life, her family, and her connections to other musicians, and who she was as an artist and as a person. Walking in the streets of Riga, going down the stairs in this building where she was going every day, because she lived here for like over 30 years. So it just feels I'm taking in a little bit of her spirit by default, by immersing myself in this place, feeling the vibe in good young terms. Sure, she had a love for fashion, it seems. It happened a lot for women who wrote music. It's just there is not as much information easily available for the public to get to know them or to get to know their work. It's a common effort to create a platform for this music, and I'm just happily, hopefully, being part of creating this platform.